grits! Oh my gosh, welcome to my very first Holy Grits drop on YouTube. I'm Dawn Michelle, and let me just say, this has been a long time coming. It's taken me about 15 years to finally go all in on a podcast channel just like this one. And honestly, I wasn't ready before now. I needed more life. I'm way older now. I needed more lessons, more scars, more healing to have something real to say. They say it's all in God's timing, right? So today we're starting with a big one because everybody's out here saying the same thing. Men, I just want a good woman. Women, you say, I just want a high caliber man. But let's get real. Wanting it and being ready for it, two different things. Men who say they want a good woman. Fellas, let me start with y'all. When you say that you want a good woman, you're imagining loyalty, love, respect, support, a cheerleader. But here's the thing. A good woman doesn't just clap for you in the background. She challenges you. She calls you to a higher place. For example, it's kind of like hiring a personal trainer. You think that you just signed up to get stronger, but they're not gonna let you skip leg day. Goodness gracious. A good woman isn't just going to follow you. A good woman will ask you. You say that you have all these goals. You say that you want to be a millionaire. You say that you want this. You say that you want that. But what's the plan behind it? That's what she's going to ask you. What is your plan? You don't like the job that you're at? What do you want to do? How can we get you there? That's not her being too much. That's her being like exactly what you asked for. Let's be honest. Some of y'all treat your gym membership better than you do your woman. You have more consistency, more commitment, more loyalty to your gym than the woman you prayed for. So fellas, if you want a good woman, don't let that scare you. Don't let your ego get in the way. And if you're scared, rise up. Ask yourself. She's not here to crush your ego. She's here to raise your standards. Because she loves and cares about you. She sees the potential that's literally in you. She sees it, but you don't. That's on you if you destroy it or you grow from it. Now, ladies, yes, we're gonna chat. Because I'm not just gonna go after the men. Ladies, don't get too comfortable because I know you're used to women just going after the men. We need to talk to. And I'm gonna tell you my mistakes a little bit. You say that you want a high caliber man. Ladies, when we say that we want a high caliber man, what does that look like? A leader, a provider, a man with vision? That sounds amazing on paper. But if we haven't healed, if we don't feel worthy of that kind of love, it can actually scare the living hell out of us. All right, let me be transparent. Here we go. About 8 years ago, I had a really good man, a great stepdad for my children, and he was very stable, wanted to love me, loved my kids well. But I wasn't ready. At the time, I thought he was boring, not exciting enough. I did love him, but I was always questioning because it made me uncomfortable. The consistency made me uncomfortable. The truth, my abandonment wounds were talking. I was always searching for a problem until there was one. He broke a huge promise, lying for years, saying that he would do something, but he didn't. And instead of working through it, I cut him off. I tried to give him another chance, but then when it happened, when the second chance happened, I went on and I made huge and worse mistakes to sabotage our relationship instead of working through it. I had no idea. Looking back now, I see that he wasn't the problem. My unhealed trauma was. That's the thing. If we don't take time to heal, we'll sabotage the very thing that we prayed for. We'll mistake consistency for boring, leadership for being controlling, real love for being something we don't deserve. And I'll own this. I've done this in a friendship, business relationship too. Years ago, I had a friend trying to elevate me in business. He was pushing me to grow, but I wasn't ready. My ego got loud. I resisted. I brushed it off. And now looking back, I know why I reacted the way that I did. Growth feels so uncomfortable when we've never seen it before. And sometimes it takes years to recognize that. Here's what it comes down to. A good woman will challenge a man. She's not being manipulating. A high caliber man will challenge a woman. That pressure isn't to break us. It is to build us. But if we're not healed, we'll fold right under it. We'll call them toxic. We'll call them too much. We'll call it manipulation. We'll make every excuse when the problem is that we're just not ready to face it. We're not ready for what we prayed for. You see, we don't just attract what we want, we attract what we are. And if we're still unhealed, we'll keep meeting reflections of that over and over again. People are mirrors. If you'll pay attention, you'll start to realize people are mirrors. So here's my encouragement. Stop asking for good and high caliber if you're not willing to grow into it yourself. Yes, a good woman will build you. A high caliber man will elevate you. But only if you're willing to rise too. That's the real work. And that is just the beginning, y'all. In my next Holy Grits episode, we're going to talk about something that changed my perspective forever and how love is a choice. And that is why you can't just solely rely on love in a relationship. Love itself is a choice. And how choosing someone comes from the different side of the brain than just feelings. And that one is going to shift some mindsets, I hope. So welcome to Holy Grits, where we're real, we're raw, and we're growing together. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, subscribe and share this. Really nervous about this, but I'm going to do it, and we're doing it together because it's helping me grow as well.